Hello, my good friends. This is Chaos Angel here, also known as Lord of Omni, and I'm back at it again with another flippin' reaction for you. And we are here yet again to take a look at some Pokemon goodness. So let's go ahead and get at this shit, shall we? Yes. We are here. We are here for some more freaking Paldean region goodness. And all the things that is Pokemon. All that some such. As far as what I can say so far with what we have seen, I can't really say that I am feeling any different. I am essentially feeling a little bit skeptical of the game still, a little bit cautious of the game. I'm not exactly trying to generate like hype for this for what it is worth, because as it has been so far for Pokemon for me, it has, technically speaking, just hit a low point. Ever since Sword and Shield, I have never really been able to find myself to generally feel hype for many of the Pokemon games as of late, and it is no different here. So I am really just keeping a close eye on what they got going for the game. One thing that I can say, however, is the fact that this game has been having a lot of solid Pokemon design so far. That is one of the best aspects that I have been liking thus far, is the solid Pokemon designs, and I'm happy for that, because it's like I want to be able to experiment with my teams and actually have brand new Pokemon for a team from a new generation of Pokemon, excluding Absol and Lucario. Those are most likely still going to be inside my team no matter what, but that is irrelevant. So yeah, still all around good Pokemon designs. I'm really hoping to see a lot more. Hopefully we'll see some more in this overview or something of that nature. I did see on the thumbnail that we apparently have a new Girafarig, and yeah, other than that, it may be a Paldean Girafarig or just an evolution. We'll see. But besides all that, let's go ahead and get into this shit, shall we?
All right, everyone. It's almost time to begin your journeys in the Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet games. Are you ready? You'll
As ready as I'll ever be.
Raise them and battle them as you embark
Animation
on an adventure
was
where the familiar charms
still
of the
a bit
Pokémon
stiff
series
on that
evolve
one.
into a new experience. As a student at an academy in the Paldea region, you'll take part in an independent study
Holy
program
shit,
called the
dude.
Treasure Hunt.
She's
And you'll
practically
search
the
this vast
tallest
world
person
for a
there.
precious treasure of your very own. But hey, at this point, you probably knew all that already, right? Here's something we hope even you well-informed viewers will enjoy: a sneak peek at 4 particular trainers' journeys in Paldea. Now, let the adventures begin.
LeChonk.
This trainer is battling a Pokemon called LeChonk.
LeChonk
is a gourmand. It's proud of its nose, which it uses to sniff out delicious food.
So far, in terms of the actual UI, it's definitely not too bad. It's to the point, pretty simple for what it is worth. Definitely not like cluttering it anything on the screen.
All Pokemon can do it. It adds extra punch to moves of the Pokemon's Tera type.
So I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, I have not exactly been all too interested into this like new mechanic, appearance-wise.
It seems to be a
in terms of the actual mechanic itself,
shining so bright?
it's because it must be terrestrial Pokemon. But yeah,
Whoa!
never really been too interested in the appearance of this. It's just as stupid as Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing, to be real with you.
In battle. This Jigglypuff seems pretty tough, but Quaxly's strong too.
Pretty tough. Uses a water type move on a water type Pokemon.
Causes its terastallization to come undone.
Okay.
Now, throw a Pokeball.
That dialogue, though. Good lord.
Nice. The wild Jigglypuff was caught. Some Pokemon, like this Jigglypuff, have a Tera type completely
Pretty solid
different from their
summary
regular type.
UI.
Any Pokemon is capable of having any of the 18 different types as its Tera type.
Okay, here we go with the actual
What's this?
overworld.
Quaxly's out there in the
UI.
world, charging straight toward that Litleo.
Okay,
Looks
free
like
free
Quaxly
battle.
battled Litleo on its own and won. That's because the trainer gave Quaxly the Let's Go command.
Let's go.
Using Let's Go,
Let's
will send
go.
your lead Pokemon out onto the field
Let's
to
go,
battle.
Quaxly. Releasing in 2024.
If a Pokemon gets sent out toward an item, it'll go pick it up. Just like Quaxly here. What a useful
Okay.
command for searching your
I
surroundings.
will be honest though, from the
These
description that we
Pokemon
saw
are
from the
so
website,
helpful,
it made it
giving their
sound as
all
if
for
they
their
would be able to
partner.
freely move around
Next, the trainer
around the
opens his
area.
map to see where he wants to
ooh,
go.
the map. Okay.
You can set a place as your
But
destination.
from what we
Keep
saw,
yourself
it just
on track
seemed
as
like
you
we
go. Then we
designate
can hop
where
atop
the
legendary
Pokemon goes, like
Miraidon and get going.
towards whatever
And what have we
item or
here?
whatever
It's a
Pokemon
base
to
belonging
just
to
end
Team
up fighting,
Star,
and
the
they just
school
do it on their own.
troublemakers. Starfall Street, one of the 3 major stories that will make up your Paldean adventures, will unfold in
Still
bases
have to
like
take
this
a look
one.
at that. I was pretty interested in that
Time
sort
to
of feature.
face Team Star. Our trainer rang the bell and barged into the base. That takes some guts. But things look bad. There are lots of grunts around, and they
You're
keep
able to
sending out
just
Pokemon.
straight up,
They
like,
just won't quit blocking the way.
throw
We'll need
out
to use
multiple
Let's Go to
Pokemon.
defeat Team Star's Pokemon. Here we
Wiglet!
go. All the grunts have been defeated at last.
I can
But
only
wait,
imagine that there are
Is that
like
some kind of tricked out car?
with a ghost in it.
It is.
I can only imagine
And
that
atop it
Wiglet.
is Mela, the boss
So
of
many
Team
people have
Star's
made
fire
memes on that
crew.
Pokemon already.
She's obviously tough.
Like,
It's easy to
I'm
see
fairly
why she's a
certain that for
boss.
most people so far, the second I
Time
saw
for
that
these trained
Pokemon,
up Pokemon to battle.
the only thought
You'll
that
have to
came
wait
to
for
mind
your
is
own
that for it to be a
adventure
water
see how
type
a battle
Pokemon,
like this plays out.
already
Now,
just
let's check in
imagine
on another trainer. How's her adventure going?
breeding with a certain
Aha!
cloister
She's using
Pokemon.
the TM machine at a Pokemon Center.
Wait, hold on, what?
The TM machine lets you make your own TMs.
You
also
craft
known as technical
TMs?
machines, using materials
Excuse me?
Pokemon drop when you defeat or catch them.
Well, I mean,
Now, where will
in a
she go
way,
next?
it's pretty much like similar to
Seems
you
to
like
be a desert-like
exchanging
area under a
points
blazing sun.
in order to
Just
get
looking at it
TMs
is enough to
from
make you thirsty. Oh, her Rotom phone is ringing. Sounds like
TMs
Arvin, her
in
friend
Sword
in
and
the next
Shield.
grade up, needs some help.
So in the long
To
run, it
give
might not
Arvin a
be
hand,
that
the
different, but
trainer's
still,
headed
it's
to a rock face
wow,
where a
crafting now.
Titan lurks. This is one of the stops on the Path of Legend, a story where you'll seek out legendary herbs called Herba Mystica.
Herba
There it
Mystica.
is, a gigantic Titan Pokemon.
Interesting.
Time to battle.
Oh wow, it's literally a boss Pokemon.
Right off the bat,
Straight up
there's
has a
Icy
literal
Wind,
health
the move our
bar.
trainer taught Drifloon earlier. Icy Wind lowered the Titan Cloth's speed stat. Drifloon
Didn't know any better. I
terrestrialized
thought this
to
was
become
an
a grass
Elden
type.
Ring boss.
This is Tera Blast, a new move that changes type to match the user's Tera type when the user is terrestrialized. It ought to be handy for a Pokemon with a Tera type different from its regular types. Looks like Cloth suddenly got somewhere else to be. Wait, what's our trainer doing now of all
Why in the
times?
world does she look so sad, dude?
Looks like
I
she's
actually
taking a
noticed
little
that she
break
was
from
looking
adventuring
sad
to
even
train
when she was
Pokemon with her friends.
terrestrializing. Like what?
Over here,
Her
the
eyebrows were
train
like
partner has
going
received
down.
Girafarig. Seems like
This
she
must be
immediately
where we
added
get to see the
Girafarig to her
new,
team, and
the
she's
new
gonna
form.
let it run around in the field and train up for
Speaking
some
of
battles.
which, okay, this must confirm this actually an evolution and not an actual like Paldean form.
Oh, could Girafarig be evolving? Hang on. Did its tail become its head? Or is its head wearing its tail? What an unexpected evolution. Seems like Girafarig has evolved into Farigiraf. In the
Farigiraf.
Paldean Region's Pokedex, you can see photos of Pokemon
Oh.
as well as information.
I see what
about
they
them,
did there.
So you can get to know them
Just the
even
same as
better.
how like the Pokemon in and of itself is like sort of
Let's check out the
switched
town
in a
of
way.
Artisan
The actual parts of the
It looks like
words
one big
flipped.
Now that the trainer's Pokemon have gotten stronger,
Farigiraf.
it seems she's made her way to a gym. She's following Victory Road.
I'm actually noticing the new gear that this trainer is wearing, so it's like, okay.
Who will show you the ropes is all fired up. Before you can battle a gym leader, you'll
Hide
first
and
have
seek.
to pass the gym test at their gym. Better get started right away.
Oh my God, the frames.
All right, that's the gym test pass.
Those
Time to
horrendous
battle the gym leader.
frames.
Here comes Gracias, the grass-type gym leader, with a striking entry.
Very interesting gym leader theme,
Whoa!
to say the least.
Wudo terastallized and became a grass type.
The type that it's supposed to be, apparently.
Are you gonna be okay, Fido? How's our trainer gonna handle this one? Aha! She's gonna fight back by having her own Pokemon terastallize.
Oh Lord, okay. I swear,
Fido became a flying type.
this is gonna be so weird once we actually get to the next generation of anime.
No matter who or what you're up
I
against,
just don't
with
see
some
how in the
smart
world they're gonna make
terastallizing,
freaking
you'll have
Terastallize
nothing to
look
fear.
good,
I can't wait
or
to see
like
how battles will unfold between
appear
terastallized
like
Pokemon.
a very how should I say?
This trainer's heading into a hair
Ooh,
salon to
here we go with the
spice things up.
hairstyles. Medium curls,
Wow, look at all
cornrows.
these options.
Man,
How are you
if
supposed
we
to
don't get
choose?
anything other than cornrows in this fucking game, dude.
Huh. I kind of want to
Oh
try that
my
hairstyle
lord.
too. And now to complete the
We
look.
need more black
Plenty to choose
hairstyles,
from here,
dude. Some
too.
game needs to
I
break
feel
the
like I could spend all
mold.
day on
Oh my
this.
lord.
And while you're trying out all sorts of styles, you can whip out
They
the
even
camera
changed
app
the
and
eye
go
shape.
Snap, snap, snap. Looks like this trainer found the perfect style. Line up a good shot and
There was a
snap.
thought
Now they've
that I
updated
had.
their
Oh
profile
yeah,
picture.
the fact of Terastallize. Honestly, I
Looking
think
back on photos
Terastallize
you've
could
taken of
work when
scenic
it comes to
vistas
like
or memorable
Pokemon
moments with
contests.
beloved Pokemon is just
To be
one
real
more
with
way
you.
to enjoy your adventure.
I feel like that would have worked with Pokemon contests.
And now it's picnic time with
Oh?
Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
When Pokemon
yep.
have gotten dirty from a long journey,
Variation
a
of
nice scrub
Pokemon
and
camp.
shower gets them all clean. Looks like it feels
Cleaning
nice
up
too.
Pokemon.
Before having lunch, Pokemon can get out some energy by playing with a ball. You can just tell how much
Instead
fun
of
they're
being in
having.
first person mode, we're actually in third person.
Oh wow, could this be a Pokemon egg? Apparently, eggs can sometimes be found during picnics.
Apparently, someone just stuffs a freaking
Now, the
Pokemon
moment
egg
we've been waiting
in your
for.
basket.
Sandwich time. This trainer
Excuse-
came prepared with a blend of ingredients
What?
I bought in town.
We're
It'd be
making
tough to decide
oh
which
wow, we're
sandwich to
making
make.
sandwiches.
This one may be a little
First it was
overstuffed. It might
freaking
not hold together.
curry. Now we're straight up making Subway sandwiches. We're making Subways, bruh. Foot long.
Just gotta put the bread on top and finish it off with a pick. Done.
Make it our way,
Let's
dude.
see how it tastes. Oh, looks like it's a hit with everyone.
Oh, okay. All right.
Eating
Variations of
sandwiches
Subway
can give you
sandwiches.
benefits like making certain types of Pokemon easier to catch, or making your Pokemon gain more experience points. Time for
Oh.
a group photo with these satisfied Pokemon.
Interesting. I
Where to
actually
go
like that.
next?
You get buffs
Hey,
from
looks
doing
like More
that.
of our trainer friends have shown up. All right.
I can't get
you're gonna
over
take
it,
on a
though.
Tera
Subway
raid
sandwiches,
battle.
man.
Can these trainers work together to defeat the Tera Pokemon before time runs out?
I'm still stuck on that right now. I'm sorry. I have to get that out.
A ghost type. What kind of fight will the strong, sparkling Chansey put up?
If there's one thing that I'm very curious about this, in terms of freaking Dynamax or Gigantamax 2.0,
It's really powerful.
I mean, well,
These trainers
the
will
raid
stay
battles
determined,
2.0
band together, and strike back.
is the fact of the online. Especially considering the fact that this is an open world, they need to make sure that this like is optimized because Jesus.
If your Pokemon gets
Sword
knocked
and
out in a
Shield,
Tera raid
ooh
battle,
man.
don't worry.
Especially with the whole running around the map
It
deal.
can recover and rejoin the fray. Hang in there, Sableye.
I can say for one thing, in
with
terms of
using
the
your
the
Pokemon's moves,
Pokemon
you
in
also
and
have
of
the option to
themselves, the
support your
textures are
allies
actually
by
not too
cheering.
bad.
It's all about teamwork.
Actually, a lot better than
Watch how the battle's going and
Legends
decide how you'll
Arceus.
handle the fight and work with your fellow trainers. Almost there. Keep it up. Oh wow! That was a beautiful
I'm actually pretty
Tera raid battle victory.
interested that
And with
it
comes
was
the chance to
a
catch
time
this
battle.
Tera Pokemon.
The fact that it
When
had
you
a
join
time
forces
gauge
to
with
win
the
your
actual
battles,
health.
bonds between friends and Pokemon shine even brighter.
A terrestrialized Pokeball. Oh lord. Okay.
All right, that Chansey with a rare Tera type is now part of the team. So, what'd you think? While you were getting a look at these 4 trainers' journeys, did you spot a glimmer of something that could become your personal treasure? Encounters with Titan Pokemon, face-offs with Team Star, taking on gyms.
I don't know
There's plenty
about
more to
all
be said
that.
about all these things, of course. What you just saw was only a glimpse of the adventures awaiting you in the Paldean region.
I
Which
am very
Pokemon will
interested
you
in
choose?
seeing
Who will you
a
meet?
lot more than that,
What
but
sort of exciting adventures will
we
you
got
have?
next month.
It's all up to you. Your adventures are right around the corner. May they shine bright.
Yep. November. All right. So, yeah. Yeah. I really don't know what to say on the matter of what we have seen here. To be real with you, what I have felt before watching this, technically speaking, hasn't really changed. My hype for this game is not exactly all that high. I'm gonna be frank. When it comes to it, sure enough, the new thing when it comes to this game, that being the open world and being able to freely do whatever you want and so on and so forth. Sure enough, yes, that is definitely a step up into the right direction. That is something that I've wanted for the longest of times, and that is one of the main reasons why I want to try it out and see whether or not if they can succeed in making that work. But besides all that, everything else that we have seen is essentially no different from what we have previously seen so far from like every other game in the long run. We got our new mechanic, we get our new camp, our new park, our new take care of Pokemon type deal. We have ways of essentially going about doing gym battles and so on and so forth, meeting people. I think the one thing that I am pretty much looking forward to is essentially the general world and having the freedom to just like do much of like the stuff in the order that I like is pretty much what is most likely going to keep me playing on this game in comparison to, like, for instance, Sword and Shield. Because I can definitely tell you, for one thing, after I experience the zones and so on and so forth and pretty much got my fill for them, that was essentially it. I didn't even remotely finish the game. I didn't really even get to the story. The story did not pull me in any way, shape, or form. Dialogue was completely bare bones in every sense of the word. And yeah, Pokemon design was scarce. Barely really even had any other Pokemon in that generation I was really even interested in catching. So yeah, there was a lot of flaws when it came to that generation. It's kind of disappointing when you think about it. Besides that mini disappointment rant, I am definitely still looking forward because, as I stated before, the adventure in and of itself, as well as the Pokemon designs, because that is going to be the general thing that I'm going to be looking forward to when it comes to it. The biggest thing is the overall designs and what Pokemon is going to actually keep my interest for me to go and catch them and what have you. So far, the games hasn't really been up to par for me to want to do that. Besides all that, new Pokemon designs, open world, traversal, and of course that free Pokemon, that free roam for Pokemon. Let's go Quaxley. Coming 2024, yes. And Subway sandwiches, even though I don't really eat Subway. But yeah, a lot of things to look forward to when it comes to it. Besides all that, I don't really have much else to really even say. That's pretty much about it. My hype is still in the sort of mid to low tier currently. I am just going to wait it out and essentially get it on release so that I can check it out and see whether or not if it's really all that's cracked up to be in the long run, and go from there. Besides all that, my good friends, those are my thoughts and my opinions on the matter. I hope that you enjoyed the video for what it is, got some good laughs with me and so on and so forth on all the bullshittery. But all that is concerned, that's all I got. So with that in mind, I hope you guys have a very nice day, next night, next morning, next afternoon, all that good nonsense, and I shall catch you in the next one. Deuces, and peace out.